Let's double check here real quick, make sure I got sound. We will double check that. Then I've got to print something because, of course, I thought I would be on time. I really did. I really honestly thought I would be on time. Waiting for mobile stream to begin. It has begun. Yep, we have sound. Okay. I had enough of these where like I started, oh my gosh, the color in here. Look, the ceiling is white, but like everything just looks so weird here in the color. Okay, so I've got to print a document really, really quick. I know, exciting content, right? Document creation, everybody's favorite. Okay, where is the document I am looking for? File. Let's see here. Okay, open. I made it last year. Scrolling back. I made so many documents last year, guys. Wow. How many of these did I make? Okay. Let's keep looking. Where are you, silly document? Okay, I can't find the document I need right now. Where is it? Okay, this is riveting content, guys. We will get to the paint making in just a second. I can't find the document I need, and I need the document to be able to do the thing, and I can't do the other thing, and one of those days, right, guys? You know how those go. Is this it? This may be it. I may have found it, guys. Did I find it? I found it! I found it. Okay, we are sending it to print. Cool. Cool. Okay, it is printing now. We can do the things. And then we can do the other thing. And then the other thing. And we're gonna be putting all of those paints that we did. Here we go. Okay. Here we are. Got them. We are ready. Okay. Woo, gonna be doing so much today. Okay, so let's kind of go through what today is gonna be. That's the wrong one. Oh no, that's the right one. Okay. Gonna be filling my watercolor palette. Okay. So here, let me put you down. And I'll kind of be able to walk you through everything. Okay, here we are. Note, I've got my mat down because it could get messy today. So this is the palette I got for my watercolors. Right now, currently, all I have in here are two, and these are walnut. That is black walnut and light walnut that I have made. Okay, that's where we're starting. I have this beautiful swatch card up here at the top that we're gonna need to fill out as I put these in. The document I will be creating will end up looking like these, but these are the gouache ones. So we'll be making a watercolor version of this right here. So see, we needed the document to do the things. Then look at all these. I have got half pans for days ready to go so that we can fill and get them ready. So all those paints that everybody was here and got to see last week, look, they're all right here. We got them all ready. We'll be filling those up, getting them ready to go, and putting them in the lovely driver. But the fun thing is that we get to swatch it all as we go so that you guys can actually see what the colors look like. So lots of fun with that. So there's going to be a lot of sink trips because I rinse my brush between each one. So lots of trips to the sink. Let's get the brush. I need to find my pen. Donde está el pen? Okay, let's find the pen. Oh, and get the coffee. We got to get her coffee. Get the coffee. Look, there's half pans being made. If you guys saw yesterday's short, which very few of you did, You saw how I make those. There's another batch of drying right now. Refilling the coffee. Today it's my blue mug. I love my blue mug. Right here. This is, hey there, hot stuff. Hey there, coffee mug. Go ahead and take this guy over. If we get to it, we'll also start doing dot cards. So lots of things to do today. Lots of paints to get ready. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put that Verona in. Last week, totally made a horrible mistake and nobody caught it. I'm so surprised you guys didn't catch it because normally we gotta get these guys right here. These are ones for my palette. Okay, here we go. Everything is now at the desk. Oh, I have one more thing I need. Sticky tack. Sticky tack. And I have the pen. Okay, enough trips. So many trips around my kitchen. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. If you're ready to get ready if you are ready for some paint content and what it's like to actually like make your own paints and everything, go ahead and hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. Lets me know that you're enjoying getting to hang out today because I'm enjoying getting to hang out with you. Okay, so let's get this guy together. Look at all those lovely, lovely paints. Okay, so we've got first ultramarine blue, which looks like this right here. Gonna get that in. Thanks, Metal. Thanks for the like. Showing up. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Okay, ultramarine blue. This is technically the green shade. Can you tell us the green shade? So there we go. That guy goes there. It's a beautiful, this ultramarine pigment, it is a synthetic ultramarine. I think is absolutely gorgeous, personally. So ultramarine blue goes about here. Actually, it goes this way. We'll go ahead and slide that puppy in. Come on, go in. Tell I haven't gotten these in yet. Let's go ahead and we'll pop all these up and then we'll bring them back down as we get them in. Okay, so let's grab ultramarine blue, which is right here. We do not have to do half pans of that one. So that's part of the reason I'm grabbing these guys first. And I'm just gonna go right in here rather than trying to wait for this to get wet. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what this looks like. Ultramarine blue. Look at that lovely, lovely shade. Okay. And here we go. Sink content, guys. We're going over the sink. Told you it's a lot of sink time today. So much sink time. Oh, you guys got a super special shot of the wet dry vac. Super excited. Shrubs is going to be working on the roof. Well, technically the ceiling. The roof, the roof is fixed. The ceiling still needs to be fixed. So that is happening this weekend. Okay, there is one color down and placed. I've honestly needed to do this job since Christmas. So since the last one, let's get you guys back there. I gotta plug in. Keep reminding me to plug in because, there we go. Plugged in. Also, the Discord link is there. You can join the Discord. Go hang out with me. I would love to have you. So right here, this guy, Barite. Guys, remember we did Barite last week, so we're gonna pop that one in down here. These are so tight right now. I can tell I haven't used this palette yet. Okay, so let's find Barite, titanium. Here's our Barite. We'll get our Barite. Ooh, guys, look at that fancy white on white. Okay, so what am I doing? Right now, I am getting my palette organized so that we can get to filling all of the other palettes that need to be done. So it's one of those that I have to get one task done. And these are all watercolors that I have made. We made them last week in live streams. Some of them I made before that, but now I'm getting them ready, and I've got a market. First market is not this Friday, but the next. So get them ready. So I'm going to be taking the watercolors that I've made that are wet and in the bottles, and we'll be putting them into half pans right here. I think Metal had metal for breakfast, I hope. I had coffee with a side of coffee. So back to the sink. We got to rinse the brush again. We're going to be getting our steps. That is for sure. So many steps. Back to the sink. Rinse the brush. And I do this in the sink because I want to make sure I get all of the paint out. If I just did it in a, so that my swatch is like a good swatch. If I just did it on the paper and then rinsed in a cup, the cup still has to be done. A bowl of nails. Some punty. So that is why I go all the way to the sink to rinse my brush. Okay, so the next color I've got right here. Ooh, guys, this is one we did. Oh no, this is Prussian blue. Why did I think this was indigo? Prussian blue. Prussian blue. Prussian blue is not the prettiest in the pan though. It always looks like a little bit of a mess. So it's gonna go here. Yeah, I don't know why these are being super, super snug in here. Because these are handmade, there is a little bit of difference. All of my half pans are handmade because they're not plastic. Because we don't use we try to avoid plastic as much as possible. Especially single-use plastics. Okay, so basically our bingo card here. Let's add Prussian blue in. There's our bingo card for this. Let's see here. Pull out the ones I've done since I don't have to do half pans of these because I've already done the half pans. Looking for Prussian blue. I know you're in here. There we are. Prussian blue. Guys, if I had to vote for which one stains the most, this would be my vote right here. Let's get this on here. There we go. Prussian blue, done. Back to the sink. Look, it is a lovely sunny day today. Lots of sun out there. Okay, you'll see it on my fingers here. It is actually pretty hard. I'm doing it through the phone right now, seeing what I'm doing. It's really hard. And then dish soap is the secret for getting this off your hands, in case you were wondering. A little bit of dish soap. It is like your Scoops Ahoy costume metal. It probably sheds just as much as that one did, the color. But blues are kind of an interesting one, pigment-wise, just because a lot of blues don't exist in nature. Like, at least not, like, think about, like, true blue. Not a violet. How many flowers are actually that color compared to other colors? Plants, animals. It's pretty hard to find. So now you see it in the sky. Well, you've got lapis lazuli, you've got sapphires, that kind of thing, but not. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and nab the cobalt because it goes between these. So here's the cobalt. Look at that. We got 3 in a row. Tic-tac-toe. I don't think these are going to go anywhere. That is for sure. And here's what it looks like. Swatch that will go on the bingo card. So let's get it on the bingo card. A little bit of sticky tack on the back. There we go. Okay, now let's see what this looks like for my travel. You guys get to see it live. There we go. Cobalt blue. Done. We'll do cobalt turquoise next. We'll just stay with the blues. Back to the sink. We will settle down here in a second. I just need to get the couple of colors, because these are the watercolors that I've already released. And we'll be making now colors. Once I get these cataloged, it's only like 10 or 12. Then it'll be on to colors that have not been released yet. Basically everything that was mixed last week are colors that haven't been released. So I think that's kind of exciting. Cobalt turquoise is our next guy. Right here. Really pretty. These are definitely not going anywhere, which is good. We don't want them to go on. But welcome in, everybody. I hope you are having a wonderful day where you are. Having a great time here today. Let's see, cobalt. Turquoise on here is right there. And then let's get it on the paper. Everybody wants to give a like and sub. I have some fun stuff for us to do today if we hit our like goals. Shrubs got me something special yesterday that I want to share and show you guys. Cobalt turquoise. Look at that. So if you have acrylic paints too with this, you'll know that if you have a cobalt turquoise, that it is, or sometimes it's just called turquoise, it is one of those that is really opaque. Same with the watercolors, that type of thing. It is a really nice, in comparison, opaque color. Now, all watercolors are a little translucent, but it just, sorry, I got the camera a little bit. There we go. You guys see what I'm doing here? Rinse my brush. Hey, if I had multiple people here, we could have somebody rinsing brushes while I do each one of these colors. But look, feel the blue. Look at all those blues. And again, if anybody else here thinks when they see stuff like that, you're suddenly doing a VeggieTales Madame Blueberry. I'm so blue, blue, blue. Yeah, exactly. Next, cobalt green dark. Right here. And then we'll also have chromium oxide green. I'm gonna go ahead and set it here. I'm trying to measure kind of where these need to be because they are snug in here. I'm gonna have two more. Make sure that I got room for the two more. Those, yeah, these are gonna have to scoot down a little, and they are so snug. Super snug. So let's go ahead and try to get these to scoot down a little bit. It's almost easier just to take them out. Okay, we'll place them in. That's where chromium oxide green's going. This guy. It's cobalt green dark. Cobalt, turquoise. I may just fill in this and leave it open. How many can this hold? That is a very good question. I know I've got it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 by 4. That's 52 half pans. Plus it can hold through the middle, which is where I'm going to put the lakes that I have made. Because I made a couple of lakes. We'll have some fun with those here in a minute, getting those in. Oh, I just broke it. It was too snug. Okay. We're going to learn some fun here. Watch this, guys. This is really cool. We're just going to put this in a new one. Watch. Then, because it broke up, this is Prussian blue. Prussian blue is a mess. It is a very interesting watercolor to work with. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to add a little fresh on it. And I'll kind of hold it back together. There we go. Prussian blue. That's what I get for being rough with it. Prussian blue. Cobalt blue. Got more Prussian blue paint. Can't tell these have been, I have used these. Next, we got ultramarine blue going in. There we go. All fixed. Those are now not going anywhere. They are nicely in there. Next, oh, we got to do our little swatches. That's what's next. Where are you? Cobalt green dark. So cobalt green dark isn't as a true straightforward pigment. It acts a little bit weird. I like it. It can sometimes go a little granular. Where did my little swatch card go of it? Here it is. It's upside down. So you can kind of see right here. I like to think of it as most of the time it is close to like a 2-coat color. Hey, Stephen Urkel. I'm having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Sorry, I missed your comment there. We have a lovely sunny day here right now. Okay, our next color, guys, is a super special color. Super special color. Thank you, Denise, for the order over on Etsy. That's super cool of you. I hope you enjoy your swatch chart. Okay, throw away that broken one. Go clean my brush. So many steps. So many steps. The brush is on the way to the sink. The brush is on the way to the sink. Probably would have been smarter to have set this up right on the counter behind me. So all I had to do was turn around. But I knew with the amount of stuff I was doing today, it was going to be easier to do it at the table for the long haul. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll end up switching my setup back. Take the brush back. Brush is going back. Okay. The next color is chromium oxide green. Do you guys recognize this color? If you're in the US, you should. Because it's the color of money. That is the pigment they use to print American money. Chromium oxide green. Okay, get this guy on my, whoop. I tried to pick it up and cobalt green dart jumped. It jumped off. I didn't push it on hard enough. The sticky tack did not want to hold. Let's get chromium oxide on there. There we go. Okay. Next, let's see. Let's go ahead and we will grab indigo. Here's indigo. We'll do indigo next. Just goes right in here. Get the sticky tack. Sticky tack on the back. And I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try to move it. No, the camera can't pick it up. There it is, there it was, look. Remember last week when we were mulling that, you could see the little bit of copper. There's that little bit of copper sheen coming through, even in the paint. So I think that's super cool. I really love that with indigo. So we're gonna go clean the brush, do the indigo swatch. Woo. There we go. I do have a paint making short coming out later today. Too, so it'll be a little quick version to get to see how I make the paint. So if you've missed that and you want a short and quick version, there will be one today. I was making this lovely color right here. Next, okay, indigo. I'm swatching indigo. There's indigo. I have a friend who uses my paints, and she's an illustrator, and she'll use the indigo as a black. There we go. You can see how rich it is. It is super, super, super rich. It is such a lovely color. Like I really, like I want to try to explain how much I love indigo. Okay. Maybe I should have made this a walking stream, getting my steps in while I work. It is so lovely outside. If we get to 50 likes, we get to go touch grass, guys. So make sure you hit the like button if you're hanging out in here with me. And Lottie gets to go touch grass with us too. Walking the brush back over. It's time to do. We'll just keep going backwards and stuff. So we're gonna have ultramarine violet. Goodness, this row gets a lot. There's ultramarine violet. We'll go there. Then we get manganese violet, which is one of my favorite colors. Let me, goodness, these are snug. I don't want to break it. Don't break it. There we go. Manganese violet. Looks like this. Isn't that such a pretty color, guys? I love this color. So let's get it on the card. Ultramarine violet, or manganese violet right here. The ultramarine violet is a lot more blue. So, and let's get this out. See, look at it. Look at it right here, guys. See how bright that is? Isn't it just, it sits as a pretty color. It does separate a little bit wet, so I have to shake it back up. It will dry just fine. Watch this. Watch. Manganese violet. Whoosh. See that pretty color? It's also a little translucent. Lots of fun right there. Pretty color. Okay, back to the sink. Rinse the brush. We're almost done with this part, and then we will get to new colors. And we'll start filling those half pans. Dry off the brush, and back over. So I'd love to know, what is everybody doing today? What are you working on? I am working on this. See, that's what we have left to get into there, and then we'll move into new colors. Alizarin Crimson is next, right here. And then it'll be Mayan Red. And look, this will finish off our row. Look at that. There we go. I'm gonna just go ahead and bring these back down. Look at all those. Those are like really bright. Now, 3 more will go in here. I have mixed these. So I'll give myself a little bit here in a minute when we go to do that. No, I dripped water on my thing. Oh, well, these are just printed through my thing. My normal cards that you get for me are printed, like if you purchase, are printed differently. Like I go and have them made so that they don't just thing. So Alizarin Crimson looks like that. Oh, these are gonna look, it's funny. Okay, so it's really more pink. I'm wondering how different the Mayan Red's gonna look. Yeah, these look really similar on the camera, but in real life, this one's like a lot more pink and this one's like a lot more orangey red. You can see it a little bit, but they're really, really similar right here. Let's go ahead and we will place both of these in their little spot. Alizarin Crimson. And now to me, I can see exactly why. I know it's not coming through the camera great, but why this is my transition to violet right there. And bright Mayan Red right here. What do you want to ask, Anna? There we go. Woo! Pretty colors, pretty colors. Okay, we need to, Alizarin is right here. Oh, what am I doing? I am getting my own personal watercolor palette ready. These are all paints that I have made, and last week's streams I was making the paint. This week we're working on getting them together to go to market, which that's going to be packaging. And so to really get to package, like to that stage well, I need to be able to clear, like get this stuff put away. So it's like one of those, it's like, you know, you keep going down the rabbit hole to get to the point that you can finish the job. This is all the pre-work. So I'm doing a little swatch for my own personal palette right there and getting that set up. I am going to be, in a little bit when we walk back over, I'm in my kitchen. My kitchen is long and narrow. So what I'll be doing once I get this step finished is I have my half pans that I've made here, and we'll be starting to fill those to get ready for these to be able to be sold. So this is my personal one that I work from. Right here. So next, Mayan Red. Mayan Red is the next guy. Mayan Red, we mixed that one last week. Come on, focus. Focus on Mayan Red. Thank you. Okay, next, let's put the Mayan Red. Okay, right there. That is like sitting right. Like the colors that they look right there is a lot closer than what the swatch ones, the camera's picking up the swatches. So. Super, super cool there. These colors are coming together. We're gonna move up to the next row next. We've got, okay. Mars Crimson, which is this guy right here. Looks a little muddy, but it's actually like that. My hands are a little wet. Oh, I got wet paint on my hand. Okay, before that, right there, because I know that that's Prussian blue. And Prussian blue will get everywhere. Just like Metal for Breakfast's Scoops Ahoy costume. So we've got it. This has to be dealt with immediately. Back. I'm holding the camera with one hand and trying to do this with the other. See, look at that. Do you see how much it spread on my hand right there? Let's get the soap on it. Soap on it stat. Soap stat. We don't need another Prussian blue incident like what happened in the carpet in my studio. Yeah, I made all of these. That one's a alizarin crimson. Yeah, I really like that color. I'm gonna work with it a little bit more to get it exactly where I want it. It's good. I want to make it better, kind of a thing. So it's on my list to work a little bit more with. Okay, Mars Crimson right here. You know what? We just went to the sink and didn't clean the brush. Dadgummit. Mars Crimson. Let's go. This goes here. Okay. I have not done Mars Red. I have 2 shades of Mars Red. I have not done those yet. I may need to do those. And then Blue Ridge Violet Hematite I have not made. Venetian Red. Ooh. Pozzoli Red, no. Ercolano. Mummy. Let me count this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. There's only 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need one more placeholder. Yeah, it did make sense to me. I understood that this, the alizarin crimson right here next to the red. Yeah. Also, the manganese violet right there, I think is a really, really, really pretty color too. Okay, so I do have Mars Orange. Okay, so this one's Mars Orange. This is where it gets a little tricky because these two are really, really close. So this is Mars Orange right here. Looks like that. You'll see in just a second why these are like right on top of each other. They're very, very, very similar colors. A little different. They behave a little different because one is a natural pigment. One's a synthetic. Mars Orange is synthetic. And then we have Luberon Orange Ochre, which is a natural. Right there, it is an ochre. There we go. It's in. And it looks like this. They're very, very, very similar. Okay. Then Mars Yellow. which is this guy. Mars Yellow likes, when it dries, it shrinks a lot. See how much it pulled away right there? That's why you have to fill in such a little amounts slowly over time. We'll be doing that in a little bit with these. If you want to share something animate, that's fine, but number one, no ages. It has to be safe for work. We are a family-friendly stream, so just keep that in mind with what you are sharing. So Mars Yellow right there. I haven't done lemon ochre in this. I thought I had. No lemon ochre yet. And then we got cobalt yellow. Look at that. Cobalt yellows look so bright. You're a YouTuber? Cool. Okay, there we go. And then this is what this color looks like. That super bright yellow right there. Okay, that's got the top row filled. Come on. There we go. The sticky tack didn't want to stick. What type of content do you make? Okay, there we go. I don't put any content on my YouTube channel. Okay. Okay, there we go. Next. Let's go ahead. I don't know if I have anything on the bottom row other than the black oxide, which I am just gonna drop that in right now. Oh, your playlist. So you combine. Okay, that's black oxide right there. Black oxide is on the next page. Right here. And then the last one will be titanium white. Which goes right here. Slate gray goes next to it. Okay, and then I'm gonna have, next to that is where, right here's where titanium buff goes. These, I do not know why these are going in so snug. There we go. In, got them all in. Okay, let's get titanium buff where it belongs. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day where they are. I am just now finishing up. We're going to move over to the sink so I can do the next part really fast. And then we will get to the way more interesting part of the stream now that I've gotten my paints organized. Again, it's the whole if you give a mouse a cookie, but working backwards kind of thing today. Okay, there we go. There we go. There are those done. Let's move over here. I'm taking the paints. I'll be right back. I will come back and get you guys. Don't worry, I will be right back for you. See, I said I was coming back. I'm back. Did you guys do okay for the few seconds that you were there by yourself? Okay, this should make it go so much faster now. Dry the brush. Here we are. Let's grab cobalt yellow first. Gotta give it a good shake. It's been sitting for a minute. It's been sitting for a minute. Okay, cobalt yellow. See how bright? Isn't that just like the most fun, like happy color? It is so happy. It is so bright and happy. There we go, cobalt yellow. I'm gonna turn around now and I'm going to clean my brush, and then we're gonna do Mars yellow, which is right there. Okay, Mars yellow. Mars yellow. Yeah, I saw that you make playlists. Mars yellow. There's Mars yellow. Okay, I'm gonna pull the next color so you guys can go ahead and see it. Here's Liberon orange. We'll do that one again here in just a second. I'm trying to think the best way. Maybe if I had it turned this way, did that display a little bit better? It's hard to see. I'm trying to make it as easy for you guys to see as possible. Here's the brush. I do always abbreviate this one in my head. Instead of saying Liberon orange, I just call it Lub orange. Okay. Liberon orange. See that lovely color there? Then we'll go on to Mars orange. As far as I can tell, the reason that the colors are Mars is just because when they were created, because these are synthetic pigments, like Mars was like the hot thing. Like everybody's like, Mars is so cool. And so these all, that's the reason they got the name. Okay, I did that really, really thick. There we go. There is Mars orange. And we have Mars crimson still left to do. Where are you, Mars crimson? Here we are, Mars crimson. Hi. Lottie just came in here and she is already begging for her afternoon snack, which is actually technically an evening snack because she gets it at 8 p.m. She is a funny little puppy sometimes. She's not really a puppy, she's 8 years old, but she's a funny little dog. Okay, Mars crimson right here. I already got it. Right there. Mars crimson. Okay, there's Mars crimson on there. I've got, let's see here. Need to do black. Oxide, titanium white, and titanium buff. Those are the only ones we have left. It is a sunny day today, but it's a hazy sunny day. So the blue is There's some pretty high level clouds right now, but the blue is like really muted outside for the sky, but the sky is blue. The sun is shining. Our tank is clean. Black oxide right here. There is that. Okay, next. With the titanium white and titanium buff. Two titaniums. Guys, if you're just tuning in, I am doing some quick swatching here so that I can move on. Titanium white right there. Look at that beautiful white paint on white paper. Riveting content right there. So that we can move on to filling the half cans. And the last one, titanium buff, right here. This is really thick, I'm gonna have to, there we go. Titanium buff. There we go. I have to add some water to that one to get it to flow for the dot cards, but that's okay. Adding water is great because all that does is it doesn't like get passed on to the consumer because I sell my paints dry. So before you get it, the water is gone. Okay, so that is all done. We'll take this back over with us. I'm going to real quickly though. Here, you guys can look at the potatoes. Hi, potatoes. Riveting potato content. I'm cleaning off the one little top there from where it, the trash can. From where the one pan broke. There we go. Fixed. It's fixed. Let's go back over. Hey Karen, welcome in. Oh, awesome. Thank you for the sub. Okay. So that part of the day is now done and taken care of. Now we get to the filling part. Okay. So those colors I already have. Bring my paints back over now. So I'm going to start with yellows. We're going to do lemon ochre first. Lemon ochre. So I'm going to first need to make sure it's nicely well stirred. So shaking up. Okay, so we're going to do lemon ochre. So I write on the back, lemon ochre. And this is formulation 12A. Right there. I always create this guy first. You can see it's a really, really, really pretty color. It lightens up a lot as it dries though. So this one starts pretty dark as a pigment. It will lighten up quite a bit. There we are. It's gonna go there. Let's do my lemon ochre over here. Okay, so swatch part is done. So I'm going to try to get 3 half pans done of this color. Right there. And with filling half pans, you fill them a little bit and then you let them dry. I'll be right back. I'm nabbing a super secret tool, which is literally a straight pen. Literally just a straight pen here so that I can kind of get it all into the corners. Spread it out. You could just use a small palette knife for this part here, but it's easy. The straight pen later becomes easier. And then I will let these dry. So there is one color done. Well, not done, but first batch into the half pan. Okay, next color that I have done. Gotta go clean the brush. But that was pretty sweet, pretty easy, huh? We just now have to repeat it for what's left in the box, which isn't too many. It's actually not that, it's less than I thought it was. I thought I had a lot more colors to do today, but rinse the brush. Guys, we need to get the likes up. I see all you guys out there. If you're enjoying it, make sure you give a like. Get the likes up. There's my coffee. I was wondering where I left that. We found it. Found the coffee. Coffee drink time. So, yeah. We do need to take a break for a minute, guys, because somebody needs some help. This little lady, y'all, my little Lottie. Okay, guys, I'm going to say a magic word and you're going to watch her like get really, really excited. Lottie, do you need to go potty? Do you need to go outside? Do you need to go outside? Do you? Do you? I'm following. Normally she starts jumping up immediately. Like you see the little tail start wagging. So Lottie is going to go out. I got to put you guys down for just a second while I clip her in. She has a little lead. You will get to watch her bolt outside. There we go. She is off. She is running, but it's not our time. We have not earned getting to touch grass just yet. Nope. We pass at 50 likes. So if you hit the like button, we'll go outside and touch grass. I'm gonna let you guys sit there for just a second. Once again, you will get to watch paint dry. Our next color, we just did lemon ochre. That one comes later. We'll be doing Nicosia, not Verona. This one next, right here. So get ready. I will be right back. Okay, how's the paint drying content? You guys enjoying watching paint dry? Oh my gosh, could you imagine if I did a live stream of nothing but that? I'm kind of tempted now. I am kind of tempted. I'm kind of tempted to do a watching paint dry. Guys, give me some responses if you want a watching paint dry live stream. Okay, Lottie is back in now. She got herself around the tree, so I had to go rescue her from that. Well, it would be a snooze fest for sure. You know what? It's good relaxing content, right? Watching paint dry. No sound, too. No music. We'll just make it literally just watching paint dry. Okay, so our next color is Nicosia Green Earth. A. Couldn't handle it? You couldn't handle it? It's too much excitement for you? Karen, is that what I'm hearing? Too much excitement. I forgot to shake it up. Always want to shake these before you use them like this. When they're dry, you don't need to shake them. That would be silly. Okay. Remember I said that this guy is a translucent green. And you can see. Oh, I did have Venetian red. We should have done Venetian red already. Oh, well, we'll do that one here in a minute. But it works well with the Venetian red in making flesh tones. There we go. There is that. I'm going to go paint the little spot real quick over here. I got wet. Hold on. I got to get a paper towel. First. So many steps. My step count will be good today for sure. For sure, I will hit my steps. Okay. There we go. Okay, now let's fill the pans. Next color in. 1, 2, 3. Shake the paint down to the end. Always make sure that it is closed before you do that. I made that mistake earlier today. It wasn't closed. I thought it was. 1, 2, 3. There we go. And I'm going to do a couple of drops over here real quick. There we go. I am wearing okay shoes. I should be wearing better shoes. I thought I would sit down. And it has not been conducive for sitting down today. There we go. Look how pretty those look. Isn't that like, I love this color. I think that's a really, really, really pretty color. Like it's really pleasant. I should go change my shoes. Okay, clean the brush. Then we're gonna switch over to Verona Green Earth. This one is really, really, really similar. Being another green earth pigment. Go to the sink. Okay, rinse the brush. Hey guys, if you're just tuning in, I am working on getting all of my stuff packaged and ready right now, which just means I'm filling half pans, which is just one of the steps. You know, we made the paint last week. Now we're filling the half pans. And part of the reasons, normally I fill half pans as I go. I didn't have the half pans made, so I had to stop and make half pans. So I'm gonna let you guys watch paint dry again for just a second while I go change my shoes, because we're not that kind of channel, no free foot content. So anyway, I will be right back. Okay, back with better shoes on. And we're ready for Verona Green Earth and Fair Verona, right? Okay, let's write the little swatch card. Verona Green Earth. So see if you can see any difference between this and the Nicosia. So this one is a little thicker. Probably gonna add a teeny bit of water to it to help it flow a little better into the pan. Just because that little bit of water will just disappear. Just evaporate right on out. You kind of see how this guy behaves really differently. He's a sticky fella. It is more yellow. It's interesting how it will dry, too. I'm gonna add I feel like it didn't go on the greatest here. There we go. Now, oh, I've got to do my little swatch over here. Okay, there's the swatches done. It's funny, that bowl looks like it's a crazy amount of, like I got a ton of half pans, but they go so fast when I'm doing everything. It's like, oh, I feel like it's like, oh, I'll have enough to last forever. And then it's like, nope, you were wrong. Okay, shaking the paint down to the nozzle. Here we go. There we go. Okay. spread it all out. Another color done. Okay, there is that. Go clean the brush. Then we're gonna do Venetian red next. We'll do some red. We'll get the red done. Back to the sink, rinse the brush. A lot less back and forth now. Okay, here we are. Venetian red next, right here. Venetian red watercolor. Okay, let's grab our card. Gotta write what color this is. Okay. Flip it. I'm gonna shake this up a little bit. Shaking the paint, shaking the paint. There we go. Wow, that is kind of what that sounds like. Okay. There we go. Venetian red, I'm gonna do my quick little swatch over here. Then we will fill 3 more. Well, not fill. We will add paint to 3 more. There we go. 3 pans. There we go. A little more over here. There we go. Now to spread them out. Get the paint to go into those little corners. There we go. Another thing of colors. One more color down. Okay. Go wash the brush. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left to go. We've done 4. 9 more to go. That's not a whole lot. So if you're just now joining, I am getting the paints that we made last week packaged and ready to go. I mean, it's going to be a couple of days, like just the drying time's a couple of days. But also, because you fill them just a little bit, I have to come back and fill again and fill again. So it's a repetitive process. Much like mulling, as you saw, going around and around and around in circles to make paint. Now we literally watch paint dry. So next one here, let's do the ultramarine violet, just because it's such a pretty color. Look at that color. Lottie finished all her food. We've got to get Lottie more food. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Do you want some food? See? So you just finished it. There we go. We're giving her a half bowl because she had food left over from yesterday that she just finished. She is a funny little dog. Like, you know, some dogs are just like they eat. She is not like that. So there we go. Lottie has food now. See? Are you happy, girl? Are you happy, puppy? You're my good girl. You're my good girl. Yes, you are. Sweet little Lottie. And Bug is coming up to get lunch right now. Okay, plug in the phone. Okay, ultramarine violet now. Ultramarine violet, here we go. Lottie is now not interested in her food that we just got for her, but is instead way more interested in whatever Joel may be fixing for lunch. He could be fixing rocks, and she would be more interested in eating that than what's in her bowl, you know. Look how smooth that guy is. This paint is so smooth, so smooth. Okay, there is ultramarine purple, or violet. Ultramarine violet, use the right term. And let's fill the half pants. There's 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I just accidentally opened that way too far. Okay, and now to, oh, I put way more in one of them. There we go, one. There we go. Three. Three filled, well, partially filled. Time to go clean again. Then we'll do Victoria green. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, please consider giving a like. It super, super, super helps out the channel. It's like super, super cool of you. It's all the good things. There we go. Joel is microwaving. Bug is microwaving. Ah, his lunch. Bug, what is for lunch today?
Some chimichangas.
Ooh, microwave chimichangas, guys. Here, you guys want some like super fancy microwave content?
Fancy stuff.
Yum. Okay. Now we're moving on to Victoria green, which is a different green, another green, all the greens. I feel like we've done a lot of green today. There we go. Okay. Victoria green. And it is named after Queen Victoria. Like, this is not some sort of flip that. Actually, I'm gonna shake this guy a little bit, give it a good shake. Yeah, definitely consider giving a like, guys. It super, super, super helps out. All you have to do is double tap the screen. Who knows, maybe double tapping the paint will make it dry faster. Okay, here we go. Let's paint. Okay, there is that one done. Boom. Okay, I can smell the chimichangas now. It's funny because I couldn't smell them before. Now I smell it. It's like the smell is just now making its way over here. Okay. Now we jump in and we fill one. Okay, that one's got a little red on it. There we go. It wasn't actually on it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't have one in my thing yet. Over there. So there we go. One, 2, 3. Try to see if I can get you guys a slightly better view of that. That one's done. Now let's get these guys all spread out. One, two, and three. There we go. Another color down. Another color down. Next, looks like we're going to move into some ochres. Getting into the ochre territory. So it's going to be yellow ochre light. Let's go clean this stuff up. We'll get another color in. Woo, okay. The amount of smell over here by the microwave now is like, woo. So. Funny how much I am like trying desperately to let you guys see the sink and how much it does not want to like actually show you what I'm doing with this camera. There we go. Okay. Next paint color. The good news is after this, everything's swatched. So it goes so much faster. It's this first round. And this is the first time I've made these paints. That's why I'm having to do all of these extra steps that I normally don't have to do. Okay, let's get that ready. Right here, this is yellow ochre light. Oh, my fingers are still a little wet. Dry, 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 dry. I can write, I promise. Okay. This got red paint on it. We're pulling that one. Try again. We will try again. Okay. Yellow. Ochre. Light. 12A. That is this batch. Formulations and all of that included in that information. Okay. Whoop. That was all up at the top. I don't normally paint this on the thing just because it ends up making a mess, as it just did. There we go. I am struggling a little today, guys. Okay, there's yellow ochre light. Let me give one quick swatch over here in my palette. And we are ready to fill. Let's fill 3 more. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, now we got to do the spread out. And over here. There we go. Yellow ochre light. There is that one all filled. Next, we will be, oh, we're getting into the browns, guys. I gotta remember which browns I've done too. Violet hematite, is that one all the way down there? No, violet hematite was up at the top. We gotta jump back and do violet hematite here. I've saved myself from from browns for just a moment. I'm gonna try to get these in order too. So I've got these somewhat. Okay, so then it's gonna be this guy. I'm putting them in order back here. We'll make a little like line. Cypress raw umber medium. There it is. Next, we've got Luberon raw umber right there. Then after that, Blue Ridge raw umber, Castle Earth, and then Roman black. Look, there we go. That is our lineup for what we still have to do in the order that I will do them. First, we got to get this guy done. So, got to go wash my brush, and then we'll be ready to fill that one. Whoops, tripping over my phone cords. Tripping over my phone cords. And I've got to plug in. Remind me to plug in when I get back over to the table. Dry my brush. Okay, there we go. Brush dried. We are ready. Brush is going back to the table. Plug in the phone. There we go. Plugging in phone. Phone plugged in. It's down to 18% already. Okay, this one we did do. I don't know if you guys remember this one, violet hematite. It's an interesting one because it's a fun color. It's got a lot going on. Not as much as indigo. But okay, let's. Blue Ridge, and it's from the Blue Ridge Mountains. Violet hematite. 12A. Okay, gonna shake this up. Shake, 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 shake. All the shakes. There we go. Look at that. Look at that color. Do you see how pretty that color is, guys? It's such a pretty color. Something is in the yard that Lai doesn't like, but the way she's like just kind of grumbling a little bit proves that it's not like ultra pressing to her. She's just like, about it. So it's pretty funny right now, hearing her just kind of grumble. There we go. Then let's fill these guys. 1, 2, 3. Still smelling that chimichanga. There are those. moves over into the done category on the other side of the table. There we go. There we are. And I'm going to say that this tray is done. I have plenty of trays, so we are going to swap trays. Over to this guy now. A new tray, new beginnings. This is going to be the tray of browns too. Oh, it's good. I didn't space the browns, so now it's like going to be just all brown. This is our sad beige tray. Okay, let's go clean the brush. Go clean our brush. There we go, cleaning the brush. Okay. There's that. Dry the brush. Dry the brush. Brush dried. Bring the brush back over. There we go. Gotta clean up a little bit of water I spilled there. There we go. Okay. Brown. Okay, this is Luberon Raw Sienna Light. There we go. Oh, shake this up just because it's been a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Plug the phone in, plug the phone in, plug the phone in. Elizabeth, plug it in. There we go. Phone is plugged back in. Okay. It's our first brown of the day. There we go, brown. Hey. What will you do if drafted? Well, I wouldn't be drafted. I'm too old. So, not a worry. We would be in really, really, really bad shape. So, now if I was drafted for the NBA or the NFL, I mean, or Major League Baseball, I mean, that would all be kind of cool. Okay, Luberon. Oh, I didn't get my other one done. So, this is Luberon Raw Sienna Light. Okay. One, two, three. There we go. And then I got to put one in over here. My other. One. I've got a lot of these to put in here. Two. So I'd love to know, everybody, where are you watching from? Where are you today? You can answer with your state, your country, your city, the room of your house. I'm in the kitchen. Making paint. Okay, there's that. Okay. Now I'm spreading out the one that's over here in my palette where we started the first. I'm keeping it caught up as we go. Now back over here. We'll spread out the paint. About 270 miles east of you. I don't know what the exact mile is. I'm one of those things that's like where I kind of like, I know how long it takes to drive. Like I couldn't tell you how many miles that was. Like I measured the distance in time. There we go. There's that one done. Next, we'll be doing Cypress Raw Umber. Let's go clean the brush. Clean the brush. Back over to the sink. Back to the sink. Well, I mean, I know most of us don't like travel via Crow. Let me know in chat. Do you travel via Crow? Is that your favorite mode of transportation? Gosh, I've made a mess on myself. Getting all my paint off. Okay. I would love to know if anybody has tried Crow travel and how that went for them. Going back over with my paintbrush. But plug the phone back in. Pull the plug out of the wall. Doing all the things today, guys. We're doing it all. Okay. Ready for the next color. Let's pull a swatch card out, which is literally just my scraps of watercolor paper cut into 1-inch squares. Super fancy, right, guys? Super fancy. This is Cypress Raw Umber. Named after the place, not the tree. And it is the medium version. Okay, next, let's paint. I'm having trouble getting paint on my brush. This guy is thick. I don't know if you guys can see how thick this guy is. Some of these, it's funny how thick some of these are. I might have to add water to this one. This one for me is like, the way it's coming out is like what I kind of picture brown. Like it's a really good, like if you imagine brown, pretty close to the shade you would imagine. I would think at least. There is that one. Okay, now let's get my water. My water is over here. And this is the same spring water I used to make the paint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 10 more drops. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we'll shake. That'll get this to the consistency I need to work. Okay. 1, 2, 3 in here, and then I need 1 for my guy over here. There we go. Okay. Around here, if you connect the dots and measurement, or give it a try, yeah. Where you are, it could be faster to walk sometimes if you don't mind going up and down. Oh gosh, that just like came out a lot. Okay, we're gonna get, okay. That just kind of went a little crazy. Let me get a palette knife. We're gonna fix this. Okay. It just started coming out and it didn't want to stop. So I said, throw my palette knife, come on. Okay, so we're gonna take a little bit out of this one. It just decided to go crazy. We'll pop you in there. There we go. And the good news is I can totally clean these off once they dry. I'm gonna use the palette knife too, since I've got it out. Spread those out a little bit. These guys are gonna be a little messy for now. Just a little messy. There we go. And there we go. Okay, now I've got to fill my little pan over here. Hopefully it will not be nearly as eventful as filling those pans. There we go. That was a, they don't normally just keep coming out like that. That was a first. There we are. Okay, now we've got to clean the palette knife and the brush. Gonna be cleaning lots of stuff. Okay, back over to the sink. Here we go. We got 2 things going this time. And up and over. Palette knife goes back over there. Dry the brush off. And we go back over to the table. Again, hitting our steps today, guys. We are totally hitting our steps. Next, guys, another brown. Another brown. This one is Luberon Raw Umber. Let's get a card. Luberon. Is it light or medium or anything? No, it is just Luberon Raw Umber. No extras. No extras on that one. Shake it up. Okay, and let's paint this puppy. The other one was a little more red than this one. This one's a teeny, like if you had to say the tint, teeny bit more green. It's not a very green brown. It's just like the slightest bit in comparison to the other one. A little cooler of a shade. The other one was a warmer brown. This is a slightly cooler. Not by a lot though. I mean, we're still hovering pretty close. I mean, it's picking up a lot more yellow. It's just my lights in here and the way the phone's picking it up. The way I see it in here is different than the way the camera's picking it up. So there's that. Let me do my little... Okay, then we'll fill those in just a second. Put the lid back on. 1, 2. I am really cutting it close with my pans too. That's why I'm like looking. I'm like, I felt like I made so many. Like I was kind of debating, like, oh, maybe I'll be able to like just sell half pans, and that'd be kind of cool, like without paint in them, like for people to use. And I'm like, I didn't make that many. At least not as many as I thought I did. That's for sure. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now to spread it out a little here. Make sure they all get into the corners. One, 2, and 3 in the corners. That one spread out pretty nicely. That went really fast. Cool. We have 3 left. 3. We're almost done. We were like at 9 just a second ago, it feels like. We got 9 likes. We had 9 paints earlier. Okay, let's walk back over. We're taking, I've got the pen in my hand too. See, look at the paint that's still on that pen. Ooh. Okay, fancy, fancy, fancy sink content. Cleaning my brush. Okay, dry it off. And back over to the table with the brush and the pen. Okay, next color is Blue Ridge Raw Umber, another one from just over in North Carolina, the Blue Ridge Mountains. I'm just realizing, guys, we need to go look. I don't have slate gray on any of these. Did I not do slate gray? I do have slate gray. We missed making slate gray. I'm going to have to make slate gray. So we will do that one after I get these guys done. We will make a paint. So I'm looking up going, I'm kind of surprised I didn't make slate gray. We needed to. I just don't have it made yet. So we will do that after I fill these last 3. We'll go make a paint. Okay, grab a card. Blue Ridge Raw Umber. There we go. Is this guy thick? Yep, he is thick. We're gonna add some water. We are adding a little water. Oh, plug my phone back in. There we go. We are plugged in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to start there. 10 drops. Yeah, there we go. That feels better. Sounds better. Okay. Dark brown. Oop. Oh, crap. I just knocked my water bottle over. Fortunately, not a lot spilled. There we go. There we go. Another brown. I just realized I put black oxide in the wrong spot on my thing over there. Skills, guys, skills. I put it underneath of it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then I need 1 for my palette over here that is just off camera. Okay. Okay, there we go. No worries, Shrub. I know you're at work. You need to work first. I hope you're having a wonderful day at work. Okay, there's 1, 2, and 3. Hey, everyone. Yeah, they need all the help they can to settle. That is for sure. I have tried all kinds of funny things too. Like I've got like a little sonic cleaner that vibrates. And I've tried putting them in there to try to settle them out well. Uh-oh, something is in the yard that has got Lottie really upset, guys. Also, guys, put a bird emoji if you think that Lottie sees a bird. Put a squirrel emoji if you think she sees a squirrel right now. She sees something in the yard that has got her needing to make noises, barking. Is it a squirrel or a bird? Here, I'll let you guys see her because we're going to have to go wash the brush, so we're getting ready to go. See, Lottie, tell them something's in the yard. And they need to say a bird emote, the bird emoji if it's a bird, or a squirrel emoji if it's a squirrel. Yeah. So that we know which one it is. What is she telling you guys? What do you hear? Bird or squirrel? What is that, Shrubs? I can't tell what that emoji is. Is that a bird? It's so small. Let's go see. Let's go see. It's probably gone now, in all honesty, guys. I don't see anything. Lottie, I don't see anything. Oh, it's an eagle. Okay, now I can see it. Got another bird from Karen. This thinks it's a bird. It's clearly gone now. She's calm. She's looking. Lottie, are we all good? Can I get back to work now? Welcome to our dog. She likes to make sure we are very safe from birds and squirrels. So let's get the brush. Brush acquired. Let's go clean it. Cleaning my brush, cleaning my brush. Okay, there we go. Setting you down for a second, guys. I want both hands to clean the brush or dry the brush. Okay. Back over. Time to do the next color. Castle Earth. If you guys remember from last week, I described this as like brown black mascara. It is like sits at the intersection of the two colors. So it's a cool one. It's a really good one to have. Let me see. I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm counting out my trays, and I'm going to have 3 more. And then I'm going to have 3 more after that because I've got to do slate gray. 2, 3. Okay. And then got to put them in over here. And I've already got one in place for slate gray. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Half pans are all accounted for what I'm going to be working for this market. Yay, we have enough. I do not have to make more half pans. Okay, so the next color, Castle Earth right here. Let's get my little guy. Castle Earth. This is 12A. I don't remember. Okay, this one should work. I couldn't remember how thick it was. It feels a hair thick. As I mix it back up, we may have to add a teeny bit of water to it. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to. It's thick. It's too thick. It's coming out too thick. We're going to add a teeny bit of water again. Loosen her back up. Six, 7. We're going to go 7 drops. And then shake. Okay, there we go. Now let's see how it behaves. Oh, it looks a lot better. Look at the difference. Just a couple of drops of water. Brought her back. There we go. Okay, Castle Earth over here. Done. We are ready to put this in the pan. Lottie is right now looking at bread on the counter as if she needs the bread that's on the counter. She is such a silly little dog. She's really telling me how much she needs the bread. There we go. And then we use the little pin to move it around. Do my palette first. There we go. There's that. Then we got 1, 2, and 3. There's 1. There's 2. And the last one. There we go. All into the corners. Done. That means that we only have one more color to do right now, and it's Roman black right here. So we'll go clean, and then we'll get to actually make some paint for a little bit. We will make that slate gray. Don't worry, I already have everything pretty much out. It's just in the sink here. We're doing that, so it's not going to be difficult to get that set up. It will actually be super easy, really an inconvenience. Okay, clean the brush, clean the brush. Last color. Last color. It tried to think, it thought I was changing the orientation there. I was not trying to change the orientation, YouTube. I was not trying to. Okay, right here. Right here. Rowan black. She is still trying to get her evening thing right now. Lottie, no, come here. You have food, you have water, you have puppy TV. The world is great. I don't know how much better your world could get. Oh goodness, this another thick paint. It's funny how all these like dark ones like this that are also, they're all like Roman black is made naturally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn out so thick. Okay, there it is all shook up. Maybe Puppy TV is set to a channel that's too exciting. Oh, she's going to the blue chair. Look at that black. Look, black, black, black. Isn't that a pretty shade of black, guys? Really pretty. It is a warmer black. And it isn't as black as black oxide. Clearly not as black as like Vanta black. There we are. Okay, there is that. No, I don't have any music running today, Shrubs. Since it wasn't really, like, you couldn't really hear it on the stream, I just decided it wasn't really worth trying to go through the trouble to do it. I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 drops. Shake her up, and then we'll fill. One, 2, 3, and do one over here. There we go. So yep, we're just hearing the natural sounds of the day. I still enjoyed the fun music that totally got me copyright like hit. It was way more fun, not gonna lie. There we go. Let's got that all done. Oh, now you're gonna get that all like caught in our heads. We're all gonna be singing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's move. We're gonna slowly take, I gotta take the show on the road here, guys. We're going to a second location. We're going to clean and we're gonna set up to make a paint here, guys. We're gonna be making slate gray. I know it's not like a horribly like super exciting color, but I need it for this. So let's start getting set up for that. Which means the brush is going there in the drying rack for a moment while I get all the other bits and bobs placed. Get my plates. Okay, palette knives. And then I need the half and the 1. There we go. Got these guys. We're going over here. We're gonna make another paint. Try to get this as much on this camera here. If you want to put the emoji for the flag where you're watching from, that would be great. That would be cool. Get to see it visually where everybody is. Slate gray obtained. Here's slate gray. It is exactly as described. It is gray. Okay, and then the Muller right here. Okay, I'm gonna go nab a couple other things here really, really quick so we don't have to move. So many pieces to move. My goodness, I keep finding another thing I gotta take over. Next. There was one other thing. This. I needed a little swatch card for slate gray. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and write everything first. So this is going to be slate gray. There's that. We'll go ahead and, oh, sorry, camera. Did not mean to bump you right there. Slate gray, make sure, yep, I've got the right one. Watercolor. Okay, there's that ready. I've got a bottle ready. We are ready to rock and roll with this. Okay. First thing, we need a teaspoon. That is 1 teaspoon of pigment. So that's a half teaspoon. There we go. Make our volcano. Okay, we made our volcano. Next, we're going to need a teaspoon of watercolor medium. There it is. Move the camera just a little bit. Move this just a little bit. There we go. Okay, and we'll combine using a palette knife. If you want to double tap on the paint there in the middle, I'll even zoom it in for you just a teeny bit there. Helps it mix. Helps it come together if you double tap. Give that good old double tap. Okay. Scrape, 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 scrape. Now we mull. This is the way we mull, we mull. This is the way we mull. Tippity tap tap. Thank you, shrubs, helping me mix my paint. We mull away here, guys. I'll watch this slowly become paint. I'll scoot you guys right there. Try to give you guys the best view possible. Okay, starting to come together here. Mixing, mixing, mixing paint. Mixing, mixing, mixing paint. Okay, since I'm not playing music today, here's something fun. What song is stuck in your head today? Put the title of the song that's stuck in your head in chat. Remember, keep it safe for work. Family friendly. But yeah, go ahead and put that. What song is stuck in your head? Then we can have a lot of songs stuck in our head together. Right now, I have This Is the Way We Roll in my head, but it's This Is the Way We Mull, since I'm mulling right now. That's the song in my head. Yeah, what song is stuck in your head? Go ahead and share that in the chat. If you're enjoying the stream, give it a like. Give it a little double tippity tap. Right there. This is coming together, but there's just like, it's not wanting to finish. It's like, it's getting close. Okay, finishing up. We're gonna scrape her into the middle here in just a second. Every time you say Blue Ridge, isn't following my West Virginia Mountain Mama Country Road. There's a song by Fleet Foxes that has Blue Ridge Mountains in it. And so that's what I hear with Blue Ridge. But yeah, what song, guys, chat, what song is stuck in your head today? What song keeps coming back? Okay. You can see by the unevenness in that, yep, it needs one more go here to really come together well. Then we'll have a pretty color. I don't know if you guys can hear the grit still in it, but I can, it's still got some grit coming back together here. It's getting nice and smooth. Do some figure eights here for a little bit. I think I'm gonna need to bring it in and do one more. I'm still feeling grittiness. It's getting better, but I think it needs a little more love to come to be fully done. We're almost together. 13 likes, guys. Thank you so much. If we hit 25 likes, I have a little special surprise to show you guys. Mix, 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 mix. Yeah, let's bring it in and do one more. If you're just joining, I'm mixing a paint that I thought I had done, but I did not. I thought I had basically all the paints together that I was going to need. So I am having to mix one more to get it together right now. Okay. Keep going here. And this should be the last round of mulling for this guy and should have it together. This is slate gray is the name of the color and the pigment. It's a cool gray, it's pale. I would put it like at a, far as like Prismacolor pencils. It's like cool gray 30%. I don't think it's full 50%. It's between probably 20 and 30. Yeah, here we are. I think we're there now. The way it feels. And so smooth. So smooth. 14 likes, guys. 25 likes. I'm going to share something fun. Okay. Stretch the legs out. Stretch. Let's palette knife this stuff all back into the middle. There we go. Clean off the muller. And I'm having a great fun making paint right now. I like making paint. I think it's a lot of fun. We're gonna get to see this color here in just a second on paper. So this is slate gray right here. I know it's not the most exciting of colors. But yeah, let's see what it looks like now that we're gonna put it on paper. You can see the color there. I'm gonna flip it. There's that. I'm gonna put it over here really quick. And then we'll get this guy over here. So I can put a little bit of paint here. Right there in the slate gray spot. Look at all this. That had no paints on it today when we started the stream. It has a bunch. Okay. So I'm gonna put it in the bottle because it's way easier to work with out of the bottle for putting it in pans. So even though I could just put it into the pans from here, it's the way I prefer to work with it. So that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, I didn't mix all those. We had these are the paints that we've been making and I have made, but that's the watercolor palette now. So it is put together shrubs. I'm gonna need to scrape this with the big knife here real quick back in. It's always funny having to do this for camera because like the way I have to hold the knives and stuff isn't necessarily the most natural position. So you can see, so the camera can catch it. Sorry if I get off camera, but there we go. I think that's got all of this. There we go. It's not a whole lot here. I can say for sure, I will be making a second batch, but I'm saving a little bit so I have something to do for live streams, because some of the stuff I'm going to be doing to get ready from this point out isn't necessarily great for content. It's actually pretty hard to film. So let's go ahead and put our label on. There's our label. I'm going to move this behind me and we'll fill those pans. Right here. Okay, then I'm gonna put a little in mine, off camera. I'm right back here, I'm right here. What is this? This is watercolor paint. I'm filling half pans today. And I thought I had made, and then I got ready, and I'm like, oh, I don't have that one. So we had to go make paint real quick. So we just made slate gray. And now I'm going to spread it out. Get it all over in here. There we go. Get those corners. And if you've, because they shrink, you can't fill the pans all the way up. These are half pans. You have to fill them little by little. There we go. And this one. So you take your time filling them up. And top, and then boom, you have paint. So let me clean up. Then we'll come over here for one last sink cam for the day while I clean everything. That's gonna have stream done for the day, guys. A lot accomplished. A lot done. I have half pans ready to dry. We will be ready for market. So clean this stuff, clean my brushes, clean my plates, palette knives. Muller. There we go. Okay. That in the drying rack. And wow, that has us. I'm gonna take the phone off here. We're gonna flip the camera. Hey guys, let's get Lottie. I know you guys like to see Lottie before we head out. Where'd she go? I don't know where my puppy is. Is she in a sun puddle in here? I bet she went downstairs to hang with Bug. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess Lottie's not going to say goodbye. So it's just me signing off for today. So that's it for live stream for today. Going to be back tomorrow doing more work. Hi, Susan. Glad you stopped in and said hi. We're shutting down for the day right now. We've got everything finished. But tomorrow we'll be working on stuff. I will have more paint to mix. I know that one. So we will have a lot of paint. I may even get to do some alizarin crimson. I know you guys have really wanted a pink. So that'll have a pink coming soon with that, as well as some of the other brighter colors. So that will be coming. So stay tuned for that. It'll be same time, noon tomorrow. I will be here we will stream, we will get to hang out and make some great paint. We'll also probably try to do some dot cards tomorrow so you can see how that works. Oh, sorry, is at school? No worries. It'll be okay. We'll be back and you can always watch it on replay. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day where you are. It is a lovely day here and I look forward to seeing you in the next live stream. Bye.